Did you watch my top 10 most expensive Black Series figures vid?
Yes!
Pretty good stuff, right?
Good, great, grand, wonderful!
Well, guess what?
Say what again?
Only one of those figures made the top 10 most expensive Black Series releases ever list.
There can be only one!
And I have some of them.
I'm so impressed.
I'm pretty impressive.
But some of them I don't.
You just don't, okay?
So here's the list. The list of the most valuable Black Series releases ever. Welcome to CKC, I'm Matt, and if you like Star Wars and Star Wars collecting, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, like this video, and
Hold on to your butts.
these are them, the creme de la creme, the holy grail of Black Series collecting. Well, there's 10 of them, so the holy grails, but that doesn't make much sense, so these are them, the creme de la creme, the most sought after Black Series releases since its induction in 2013. A lot of these weren't even available in stores. You had to pay a premium right out of the gate. Because how many of us can really go to San Diego Comic-Con every year? Hey Hasbro, remember that one time where you had HasCon on the East Coast right after San Diego Comic-Con so that the people on this side of the country could have a chance to get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives? That should be an every year thing. Sincerely, everyone. But with this list, we have no rules.
I play by my own rules. Nobody else's. Not even my own.
That's right. No rules. No safe words, no timeout it hurts. This is just a list of the Black Series stuff that will run you the most money based solely on what it will cost you right now. So with no further delay, the top 10 most valuable Black Series releases ever. But first, honorable mentions. The Amazon exclusive Emperor Palpatine on his throne, $134. This one absolutely shocked me when I found out about it. Like, when the hell did this happen? It was $40 on Amazon, and they seemed to have plenty. It was available for a month or so. At the very least, it had something to do with the vast improvement this figure is over the prior Sheev release, the Blue Line Palpatine from 2015. That could be one of the worst Black Series figures ever made. It looks like Hasbro couldn't decide whether to model it after the Return of the Jedi Palps or the prequel Darth Sidious. But this new one is one of the more innovative Black Series figs that Hasbro has ever done, with 3 interchangeable faces. But damn, $134? It was $40 only a few months ago. Number 10, the Black Series 6-inch First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter, $150. And because there are no rules, not even my own, this one makes the list. And yeah, you can buy it for $150, but it's so damn big it will cost you $40 just to ship it. And not only that, yeah, it's $150 now, but it was $170 retail. So this made the list, coming in under its retail price. That's right, $150 is under the retail price for this thing. But I don't know anyone who actually paid that. I paid $50 for mine. On clearance. That's how low the price got. So this TIE Fighter is actually pretty awesome, but nobody bought it. First, it's in 6-inch scale, which I think is cool, but the box is just too damn big. It was massive. It was like 3 feet high by 4 feet wide. But I don't really blame Hasbro too much for this one. It was the first Black Series 6-inch scale vehicle, so they were really just testing the waters. It probably would have done better if it wasn't First Order, and maybe was an original trilogy TIE Fighter. And you can thank this disaster for the reason why we don't have many Black Series 6-inch vehicles available. But if you can get this one for a good price, it's actually pretty cool. Number 9, the Target exclusive Imperial Shadow Squadron, $155. I can actually see why this one commands such a high price. So this was released at Targets in 2015 when the Blue Line was still being released. So all Black Series releases up to this point had either been from the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy. And then Hasbro releases this. Not only does it look cool, who didn't want a black stormtrooper and a black biker scout? Look at this guy.
Look at this fucking guy.
But the Shadow Squadron isn't movie canon. It's from the Star Wars Dark Times comic series, so hardcore Star Wars fans would be all over this one. It was only $50 retail, but it's been as high as $220 on eBay. Damn. Number 8, the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Black Series Rey and Kylo Ren Starkiller Base Centerpiece, $160. This was one of 3 Hasbro Star Wars exclusives for the San Diego Comic-Con 2018, and it was the last of the 3 to sell out on Hasbro Pulse. Months later. Yeah, you know how the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives sell out on Hasbro Pulse in like an hour? Yeah, try 6 months with this one. A much better version of the Kmart 2-piece Black Series set from 2 years earlier. I guess people were just all Rey and Kylo'd out. Not to mention that this scene is from a movie from 2 years ago. It also, at least partially, had to do with the price. It was $110, and was really just a statue.
Yeah, statue.
It lights up neon blue, and it has a mister, and a buddy of mine uses it as a humidifier because of that mister. And I know it's $160, but it's also still available right now at Big Bad Toy Store for $135. Hey Hasbro, when your Star Wars San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2018 is still available in 2020, you fucked up, bro. Number 7. The 2017 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Grand Admiral Thrawn, $165. Now this one is just straight dope. One of a few great San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from Hasbro that year. This one has the Grand Admiral in his headquarters with a bunch of trophies, including Commander Gree's helmet. Thrawn made his return to Rebels in Season 3, so this was as good a time as any to commemorate that event. The regular Black Series Thrawn figure was released right around the same time, which will run you about $50 right now. 2017 was also the year that Hasbro put on HasCon, a Hasbro-specific convention right after San Diego Comic-Con, where collectors from the East Coast had a chance to get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from Hasbro from that year. HasCon also had its own exclusive, which was a special Black Series Captain Rex figure that'll run you about $100 right now. The Thrawn set was only $50, and I saw it get as high as $200, but it's an awesome set for an awesome character for Star Wars. Number 6, the San Diego Comic-Con 2014 exclusive Jabba the Hutt set, $185. Still stunning to look at, but worth nowhere near the asking price. The Jabba the Hutt set may be the best Jabba anything money can buy, which would also go great with the Amazon exclusive Han and Carbonite coming out soon. It does look great, even with 2014 paint apps, and it's parsecs better than the Black Series Blue Line Jabba, which looks like a pile of Rancor dung compared to this thing. This reminds me that we need a Black Series Salacious Crumb figure. Maybe it could come with the bowl of like the frog things that Jabba eats. Come on, we have Porgs, we have the child, we need B Crumb. It was $65 retail, and I remember when it was as high as $250. And it may be something that should be released again, Hasbro? Maybe for the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary? What do you think? Number 5, the Star Wars Celebration exclusive 2017 A New Hope 40th anniversary X-Wing Luke, $196. What's better than this figure? Nothing. This was revealed to be an exclusive for the Star Wars Celebration in 2017, and immediately you knew that it would command big bucks. I was studying for the bar exam at the time, and I was just watching the price get higher each day, and eventually I was like, I have to pull the trigger on this. And thank God that I did, because the price got as high as $300. $300? Yes, Biff, $300. And it was just $25 retail. The card is reflective, and the outline stripe is a reflective silver. You can tell that it's not as cheap as the regular 40th anniversary cards. It's a great figure for the A New Hope 40th anniversary. Who would have thought that Luke's serial killer tendencies as a youth with animal cruelty would one day save the galaxy?
Placed a bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home.
Number 4, the first edition Black Series Manda-fucking-Lorian, $220. So I went over this one thoroughly in my top 10 most expensive Black Series figures video, which I will link above for you and also put in the description in case you haven't seen it. So I'm going to keep this brief. It is complete lunacy that this figure is $220, especially since it's the same figure as this one, which is $35, just in a different box. And Hasbro, you screwed this one up for sure. And that's all you get. Everything on this list is fantastic. Great pieces for your collection. But these top 3 are it. These are the most valuable releases from Black Series ever. It doesn't get bigger than this.
Now I don't even have to stress how important this is.
Let's check them out. Number 3, the 2019 San Diego Comic-Con Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary Boba Fett, $250. In my opinion, this is the coolest release on this list. As part of the Black Series The Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary releases, we got another Boba Fett. But this is not just another Boba Fett release, with the same old figure as the others. This 6-inch Boba Fett is painted like the vintage Boba Fett figures from Kenner, similar to the 4-LOM and the Zuckuss releases that are available right now from Amazon. And the card is similar to the X-Wing Luke exclusive. It's reflective as well, with a silver outlining stripe. Another figure that would go pretty good with the Han and Carbonite exclusive coming out soon. And it was $25 retail. And it got as high as $350 before it started to come down. I wouldn't be surprised if this is number 1 in a few years. Even just holding it, you know you're holding something special. Number 2, the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett and Han and Carbonite, $298. More Boba Fett on this list, which is not surprising surprising. You can just look at this thing and you know that you want it. Now think about seeing it in 2013. Not many figures have been released, certainly not like this. And that's why this thing is so damn expensive. It looks awesome, and it is awesome. And it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so it was almost impossible to get. Even the box was cool, and the lettering was green. Everything about it looked like it was expensive. So this set was really cool, and it was a home run for Hasbro at the time, back when we got mostly original trilogy and prequel trilogy figures, before the nosedive that figures took between 2016 and 2019.
Before the dark times, before the Empire.
And the set was only $45 retail, and I've seen it as high as $375. But I wonder if it will drop now since the Han and Carbonite is coming out. Number 1. One of the strangest Black Series releases ever. The Walmart exclusive Mexico 4-pack. $300 plus. Some collectors may not even know what this is. So in October of 2014, these exclusives started showing up in Walmarts in Mexico. They were 1,000 pesos, which was about $77 American at the time. Everyone anticipated a wide or at least a US release, but it never came, which morphed into a speculation regarding what the hell was going on. These 4 figures were the second wave of the Black Series, back when only 4 figures came in a wave, something they should probably go back to, in my opinion. But Wave 3 and Wave 4 had already been released, and other than Boba Fett, the other 3 figures in Wave 2 were all peg warmers back then. Now, Slave Leia's like $50 and Greedo's like $60, Han is $35, but back then they were everywhere. So it's been theorized that Hasbro had an overabundance of Wave 2 still sitting around collecting dust, and that part of the world didn't receive enough distribution, resulting in a Walmart exclusive of 3 peg warmers and Boba Fett. Either way, the resulting exclusive is pretty cool in my opinion, but most likely would have been in the clearance aisle before long if it was released in the US back then, because the response when people saw it wasn't very positive. People felt they were being forced to buy 3 peg warmers just to buy the Boba Fett. The problem is you have to find it. As of this recording, there weren't any on eBay. It's a rare thing to come across, and those are the most valuable Black Series releases of all time. Which ones do you have? Which ones do you want? How did they get the ones you have? After posting the top 10 most expensive figure videos, I got a lot of stories of how people acquired, say, the first edition Mando or Clone Commander Cody. I'm hoping to get some of those stories with some of these figures as well, so let me know in the comments. And don't miss my 10 most expensive Black Series figures and 10 most worthless Black Series figure videos. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy hunting out there.